This is the best purchase of this year. I can watch TV and have this on my lap and not have to worry about dropping anything. And it has a place for my iPad if I want to watch a show. And a little place for my drink too. I think this slides out and there's actually a place for your drink. Am I an old lady? I'm an old lady. We just need the skirt from here. Wonky.
Whitechapel, the 6th of May, 1940.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you watched my last vlog, I explained how my life feels like chaos right now, and boy oh boy, is my life chaotic. But I'm gonna keep my head up. You know, I've been going through some personal things lately. I don't really want to dive too deeply into it today, and I hope you guys can respect that. And I promise I'll explain why I am so, I'm feeling very, anxious lately. And again, it's something I don't really want to talk about right now, right away. Maybe I will in a few vlogs time. But again, keeping my head up, nobody's hurt, and everything's okay, everybody's healthy. Aside from my parents, they're currently sick right now, so that sucks. But they are okay, everybody is okay. But regardless, like I said, I'm keeping my head up. It is currently 3 p.m. on Sunday. Steve already left for his trip, and I have the week alone at home, which is, you know, as much as I love being alone, this is like not the best time, but you know what? He stayed a day extra and postponed his trip. So I'm feeling a lot better. I'm keeping my head up. I'm calling my mom every day, and I'm having some friends come over. So it's all gonna be okay. You know, not everything happens so perfectly in life, and it's those moments of struggle that make you stronger in the end. So if you're going through something personal as well, know that it will get better. You'll be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. But anyways, since it's already 3 p.m. and I've done pretty much nothing today, I just hung out with Steve before he left, helped him leave a little bit, and then I did a bunch of laundry. Oh my gosh, I had so much laundry to catch up on. Feels like I have never-ending laundry to catch up on. But yeah, I just finished some of the laundry. I still have some in the dryer in the washer right now. I'm gonna flip it once it's done. But I figured, I was like, oh, today's such a nice and sunny day. Well, not anymore really. It's kind of overcast now, but this morning it was really sunny and I spent the entire morning curled up with the pets. But I figured since it's still nice out, it's not too cold, it's not too warm, I'm gonna go take Elsa on a walk, get some fresh air, get out of the house a little bit, because since I got home yesterday, I've been inside. I have not gotten outside time. And that is very, very, very imperative. It's very important towards mental health. So I'm going to go on a walk with Elsa. I know she will appreciate it. I still work tomorrow. I work tomorrow online in the morning, and then in the afternoon I work in person. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. I thought about dancing today, but I was like, you know what? My body needs rest after last week. It needs rest. I need to relax, do what feels good. Dancing always feels good, but I really want to give my body time to relax. And, you know, I'm super anxious and stressed, like I said before. So I think the best thing to do is go for a walk with my dog and get some outside air. I'm not even going anywhere today, but I felt like doing makeup. It makes me feel better sometimes. And I was like, you know what? I need that confidence today. And I figured I'd start vlogging today as well. And that always puts me in a better mood. You know, it kind of holds me accountable to not just wallowing and giving into my thoughts. It kind of grounds me because I'm hanging out with you guys. It feels like I'm hanging out with a friend. And I do have a friend coming over later, so that'll be nice. Anyways, on a positive note, I still have to work on that beehive that I was showing in the last vlog. So I might actually do that tonight as well, or at least tomorrow afternoon at some point. I'm really excited to get it done. I kind of goofed up a little bit. It looks like it's gonna be rainy later on, so I don't really want to bring it out while it's looking like this and it looks pretty overcast. But maybe I'll do it tomorrow in the garage or something. And I need to finish that beehive prop because I want to bring it in at some point this week so we can use it. Also, I've been trying to rack my brain how to do Vlogmas because I want to do it, but at the same time, like I work a full-time job at all hours. So I'm trying to figure out how logistically it's going to work. Am I going to be editing every single night? I think so. Unless I start really early on and I edit a bunch of stuff and post it, but then it doesn't feel like Vlogmas. But I'm still posting every day, you know what I mean? I know a lot of YouTubers do that, but I do really want to do Vlogmas because I said I would do it last year on TikTok and we know how that went. I, like usual, got too overwhelmed and just gave it up. So I'm holding myself accountable this year. I am going to do Vlogmas this year. And it might just look different. It might just be, instead of a vlog, it's going to be a workout one day. Who knows? Because I haven't posted one of those in God knows how long. I should post one of those this week. Maybe I'll film a workout later today too. You know, when you're not having a good mascara day. I don't know if that's relatable or not. But some days I have really good, like, this sounds really stupid, but mascara days where it like goes in my eyelashes perfectly and then one side it's all clumpy. And I don't know if that's because when I wash my face, I don't let my eyelashes dry or something and no mascara doesn't catch. Very interesting topic, I know. But anyways, again, on a positive note, my friend is coming over. So I do have to clean up the house a little bit. And to do that, I'm going to take Elsa on a walk first. So that's one chore done. And you know what? That's the nice thing about having a dog. Even if you're in a slump and if you're mentally not okay, they force you to go outside. And you know what? They don't know what's going on. They just love you regardless. Like, you know, I cried a bunch this morning and, you know, Elsa and Luna were so comforting and they just cuddled with me all day. And I love pets for that. Anyways, I am pretty much ready except for the fact that I'm still in my pajamas and it's 3 p.m. So I think I'm going to go change into, I'll probably still wear sweats to be honest. But I'm just going to take Elsa on a walk around. I'm not going to drive anywhere. I'm just going to hang out around here and take her for a walk. So I just put on this sweater and I'm keeping my sweatpants on, then I'm gonna wear my winter jacket. But you know when you look at the weather app and it says what time the sunset is? The sunset is at 5 o'clock here. 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. Days are getting shorter. It's because we gained an hour of sleep. I just realized today we gained an hour of sleep. That makes so much sense why we slept in. Oh my goodness. Or I guess we woke up early. So we felt like we got a lot of sleep, but we woke up early. Wow, that makes a lot of sense. But anyways, I'm gonna go on a walk with Elsa. Want to walk? Okay. Sorry, it's a mess down here too. Wanna go on a walk? So like I mentioned earlier, I've been in a bit of a slump and I've been going through some personal things and I'll explain to you guys all in good time what's been going on. It's nothing big, nothing major, but my anxiety has been through the roof. So when I have time to go and take a walk outside, which you can always make time for a few minutes of fresh air, but like I was saying, when I do have time to take Elsa on a nice long walk, it feels so relieving and good to get some time in nature, some extra fresh air, and seeing these swans made me so happy. I don't know if you guys know, but I love swans. Like between swans, cats, dogs, and sharks, they're one of my favorite animals. And in all honesty, making sure I have extra time to get outside and get my body moving made me feel so much better. Also, knowing that we live in an area that's so surrounded by nature makes me so happy. I was never a country girl or somebody who wanted to live outside of the city. I was always a city girl, but since moving out here, I really, really, really love being closer to nature and being able to get away from the hustle and the bustle of the city. I also feel very fortunate to be able to take a nice relaxing bubble bath, and I absolutely love this bubble bath stuff that's bright pink. You can't really tell on camera, but it is like Barbie pink. It's so nice, it smells so delicious, and it leaves my skin feeling so smooth and soft. After my relaxing bubble bath, I headed straight to sleep, and since it was Monday morning the next day, I made myself a coffee and made myself a breakfast before teaching my 8:30 a.m. online class. I woke up earlier than usual. I think my body was still used to the daylight savings time before it switched over, so we gained an hour of sleep, which is nice because I've been waking up at 6:30 instead of 7:30, so I had some extra time to cuddle with the pets, do some more skincare before I taught my class at 8:30. One of my resolutions for this year is definitely going to be waking up early so that I have more time in the mornings before work, either when I work in person or online. It's just really nice to have that extra time to take your dog on a walk or to do extra skincare, to stretch a little bit before I teach so I'm a little bit warm and I'm not all groggy waking up first thing. Hi guys, so it's Sorry, my tripod is literally the worst thing ever. Don't buy this tripod. It sucks. You can hear it. It's breaking. Okay, I think I have it fixed. After lots of screaming and trying to get it fixed, it is fixed. But it is Tuesday and I teach in about an hour. So after doing my makeup on live on TikTok, I figured I would do a bit of a ballet class. Yeah, it's kind of gloomy and doomy outside today. And then I teach from 1 until 1:30 and then 3 until 8. But I do have a break from 6 till 7, so that's when I'll probably have dinner. Because I invited my friend over, so hopefully we can watch our show and finish it. We're currently watching The Haunting of Bly Manor, and I've already watched that with Steve, but I forget most of what happens. So it's been really fun to watch and rewatch, for me at least. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna go do some ballet now. I did my class this morning in sweats because I could not be bothered. It was one of those days. So let's get ready, do some ballet, and then teach. So I obviously can't wear this. Like I could, technically, because I'm just gonna stay at home for today's class since I only have half an hour until I'm gonna have lunch and then teach anyways. But I'm going to change into a leotard and tights, and I don't know if this is too much information, but I have not shaved my legs in like a week, and I'm feeling it. And the worst feeling is wearing tights when you haven't shaved your legs in a really long time. But then again, I don't really want to have the dogs and the legs out because I haven't shaved them, and that would be like scarring. Well, I'm gonna wear tights anyways. But let me pick a leotard to wear. Do whatever makes you happy. If you shave, shave. If you don't, don't. Doesn't matter to me, but personally I just don't like the feeling. You know, when I'm doing tendu and I feel like I don't like it. But anyways, let's pick a leotard and tights. For leotards today, I kind of want to go with this one. This Ainsley wear one is really cute. It's got like this V-hold. Clearly I was teaching too much last night because I was telling all the kids to do V-holds. It has a V-neck. I'm gonna wear this with a pair of tights on top. Yes, on top. It's my favorite. And then probably going to wear one of my Pop Flex Sports. Okay, so just kidding. I totally decided to not wear one that didn't have sleeves. I felt like wearing sleeves today. And the one that I'm wearing right now is a Yumiko, and I got it a few years ago. It's got this cute little zip. You can wear it unzipped or zipped, and I just love the open back. You know, when I was younger, I used to feel so self-conscious with the open backs because I didn't like the feeling of like my back rolls being on one another. But as I get older and learn to love my body more, I don't mind that. I actually quite love the open back. It just makes me feel more free, makes me feel super professional with my holy tights. But yeah, I'm gonna wear this skirt. It's a bit longer. I usually don't wear this skirt because it's quite long, but I feel like wearing a long skirt today, and I'll probably just put my hair up in a very quick bun and then throw my pointe shoes on and get started. It's also pretty chilly today. It's like very cold, and I wore this jacket last night and I spilled coffee on it in the car. I spilled coffee. I was so sad. So don't mind that, please. But yeah, that's the fit for today. I'm going to put a pair of leg warmers on because like I said, it's really cold today. It's so cold in Canada. Not even that cold. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna get wintry. You know what? I keep saying this in all my vlogs, but I am ready for the holiday season. I'm not ready for the snow. I'm not a big snow person unless I'm like cozy and inside. But I'm excited for the holiday season. I'm excited for the hot chocolates. I'm excited for the Christmas tree to be decorated. We're waiting until December 1st to decorate the tree. So Right now we just have a bare tree out, and that's the only Christmas decor that we have because I was feeling sad on Saturday and I needed something to cheer me up. So we have the Christmas tree out. We don't have it decorated yet. We have a bunch of decorations that we didn't put on last year because the first year we moved to this house, our Christmas was spent alone and at home because of, you know what, the thing I can't talk about on here. But yeah, we had to spend it isolated and alone, which was fine, you know. Honestly, it was really fun because it was our first year in our first Christmas in our first house, so we got to spend it together and we went on a nice Christmas morning walk. It was so fun and romantic. And then last year we spent Christmas at Steve's parents, I think. Oh, we went to my parents actually. So we were at my parents for Christmas Day and we spent the rest of the holidays at his parents, and it got so snowy up here. Oh my goodness. Our neighbors tried to thankfully and very kindly move the snow from our driveway only to get their snowblower broken. So yeah, that happened. But I'm really excited for Christmas this year. I'm excited for the holidays. I'm excited for the festivities to begin. I really want to go down to Toronto for the Christmas market. I've been quite a few times. Like I used to go every year or so when I lived in Toronto, and it's really fun. It's really wholesome. There's like mulled wine and apple cider, and there's candy canes everywhere, and Santa's there. Like it's just so much fun, and it's so, like I said, romantic. I don't know, the holiday season's romantic, and I don't even mean in a sense of like dating. You don't, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying it's like cozy feeling. And when people say romanticize your life, the time when I think of romanticizing my life, I'm like cozy season, Christmassy, like either in Quebec City or like in Distillery District in Toronto. Like that's when I think romantic life. Not necessarily romance, but I mean like it just feels happy and cozy and nice and makes you realize how much you love life. All right, let's put the shoes on. Very sore as well from my teaching classes, I assume. Yesterday, either yesterday night or in the morning, I was sweating so much. I wasn't even like dancing, but just teaching. I got so sweaty. Oh my gosh, I have my clip as well. I don't think I'm gonna put my hair in a bun because I much prefer using a claw clip when I'm at home because I'm not doing a bunch of pirouettes. I'm not going across the floor. Obviously I am when I'm in the studio and I want my hair to stay back. And I turn a lot better if my hair is tight, but if I'm just doing bar at home, I wanna do something comfy. It's not going to rip out my hair from my scalp. There we go. Pointe shoes are going on. I'm sure it looks crazy. It feels like it's on the top of my head. We're gonna have lunch after I dance a little bit, and then I teach online, and I work from home today, and then I go back into the studio tomorrow evening. I got these leg warmers from Tutor List, and I really like them. Tutor List is a great platform. It's basically like a online thrift store for ballet, which is really cool. But it is, honestly. Especially I find a lot of stores that hop on the ballet core trend, they overprice so many of the things, you know? I saw that Lululemon and Aritzia sells ballet leotards for like $90, but you could get those same leotards at like Ainsleywear for way cheap. Well, not Ainsleywear anymore because they don't exist anymore. But other places would sell them for like $40 versus $90, and you know, they'd probably stretch better anyways. I can't attest to the Aritzia one. I'm sure it's really nice quality, but I can't justify spending that much. Like I could justify it for this kind of a leotard because it's custom, you know, picked with the colors and the trim and everything, and it's unique in that way. I spent probably like $65 on this one. My most expensive Yumiko is definitely the red velvet one. I also got this, I sold it a while back. I wish I hadn't, but it's okay. It's in a good home now. I got this one Yumiko that was completely white velvet and red trim. That was probably my most expensive one. It was really pretty, but I have pictures of it. I'll put it up here. But anyways, I've got the pointe shoes on. Let's get started.
Like I mentioned previously, since I've been dealing with a little bit more anxiety than usual lately, it's been really good to move my body, get outside, and I highly recommend moving your body, getting some fresh air. Obviously, if you're dealing with something and you need to talk to somebody about that, absolutely go talk to somebody, whether it's a friend, your parents, or even a therapist, a licensed therapist. Now, I personally don't do therapy because your girl's on a budget, but I have done it in the past and I thought it was really helpful. So don't be afraid to ask for help if you're going through stuff, you know. I feel very, very lucky with the support system I do have with Steven, with my mom, with my friends and my family. And I feel even more lucky to be able to say that we live in a place that's so perfect for the two of us, and we have our pets, we absolutely love them. And I try to finish every single night before I go to bed with a list of gratitude. So one of the things that I'm really grateful for, other than being able to follow my butt like I almost did there. But one of the things I'm really grateful for is to be able to move my body, to be able to do what I love as my career. That's not something a lot of people can say, and I do not take that for granted because, hey, I have done the jobs that didn't fulfill me, and I have done the jobs that made me a little bit more miserable. But to be able to say I do a job that I genuinely love is something I don't want to take for granted, and I make myself and hold myself accountable to counting my blessings every single day and also acknowledging the fact of how lucky I am, how hard both me and Steve have worked to be able to live the life that we live, but I'm especially grateful for friends, family, and furry friends included. I'm also very grateful to be able to do ballet. But anyways, I always try to save the mushy sentiments to the end of the vlogs if you guys haven't noticed, because then I can just kind of pop off and say bye. So here I am popping off to say bye. Thank you for a great hangout. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, happy dancing, and until next time, bye now.